feel stuck and do not want to learn English language anymore. I am not seeing any kind of progress in my language learning and I want to quit at this moment to learn English language. These are some of the comments which I am regularly receiving at my YouTube channel, and I am dedicated this video to especially those learners who are wanting to quit English language learning and who are feeling stuck in this at this stage of learning, and often they feel that others around them are making progress but they are not making any kind of progress. Others are achieving their goals and they are just lacking behind. Nothing is happening with them, because sometimes people show off their success stories and their struggle on the social platform, and this makes the people who are learning English language and feel stuck that nothing will happen with them. They should stop learning this English language journey. And if you are at this stage where you are feeling stuck and you want to quit this learning language, I am going to share some strategies, some tips to get you out of that situation, and you should feel motivated. And I want to tell you that learning a language is just a process. It's normal that you feel stuck. It's called plateau, intermediate plateau. It is called intermediate plateau, where you feel that I am not having any progress in my English language learning, so I should stop learning this language. Before diving into the strategies and the tips and the methodologies to get you out of this panic, of this situation, of this dilemma, I would relate my own stories. I uploaded approximately 700 YouTube videos on my channel, but my subscribers were below than 1000, and I often thought that I should stop this channel. I should stop working on this channel because nothing is coming out. I am not being progressive in this channel, and no views are coming, no subscribers are gaining. I was thinking this time and again. One day I talked to myself, hey Gul, what are you thinking? Are you interested? Are you enjoying your process of uploading the video? Are you really enjoying to help the other people learning this foreign language? And if you are enjoying, or if you are interested, and if you are really enjoying to help the other people learning English language in an effective way, if people are inspired, if people are getting inspiration from you, if people are getting the knowledge of English language learning, then why you are stopping and why you are giving up? This thought one day occurs to me, and then I suddenly realized that there is no point of quitting. Because remember, dear audience, I am just specially making this video for those subscribers who continuously ask me this question that, ma'am, I am going to quit. I am going to give up my English language learning. I am dedicating this video to all those subscribers. Because remember, dear audience, when you want to quit, it's the time to break through. It's the time to have rebirth, revival, rejuvenation, and it's the time to have your success. Remember this thing. And there are some of the strategies I am going to discuss here. Remember, number one, you should follow discipline. Motivation often flies away, and we should not rely on motivation. We should rely on discipline. That whether you are liking this period or not, whether something is happening with you or not, whether some progressive movements are coming out of this or not, if you are stepping forward or backward, it doesn't matter. You should have to follow. You should have to continue. You should have to learn this. This is called discipline, and this discipline ultimately makes you successful in any period of life. And watch, though there are so many subscribers, still I am making progress step by step because I followed the discipline. I followed. And remember, number two strategy, remember what you love and remember your goals. Because I was the person who wanted to be everywhere. I was the person who wanted to be an international person. the part of international community. I want to travel around the world. I want to make and to utilize English language as an instrument for my destination, because I want to be everywhere in the world. And for everywhere, I need English language, and I use this English language as an instrument. Remember your goal. What is your ultimate goal of learning this language? Because this ultimate goal will give you strength, the power, the energy, the motivation to go ahead in your learning, despite the difficulties, despite all the problems in your way, and you will face all the challenges with smiling face. Remember your goals. Number 2, change the way of learning. Change the way of learning. This is another strategy to be focused and to not be stuck in this stage of learning. Change the way of learning. And what is change the way of learning? If you feel that this teacher, this YouTube channel, this app is not giving you, is not paying off you, and you are not interested in the methodologies, in the teaching techniques of that person, leave that. No matter how famous that app is, how famous that YouTube channel is, how famous that teacher is, leave that. And leave the way of your learning, and you will feel tremendous. Because sometimes you are not convenient with the methods of the teaching, you are not getting the points of the teacher, because teacher's methods are sometimes so dictative. It means that he or she becomes a dictator in teaching you that you should learn this, you should learn this. There is no exception. It is an English language, you have to follow this path. There is no, you have to find this resource, you have to utilize this resource, you have to study this book, you have to study that app. There is no alternative, there is no option. So teacher becomes a dictator. So change the way of your learning and find smart work. Do with small things. Do with small things. And you can follow this by following 10 to 5 minutes schedule every day, and then you can go ahead in increasing the period of that time, and it is very beneficial for you, because after all, this is the game of not giving up. This is the game to increase you. And follow the discipline, follow motivation, remember your goal, remember what you love, and set your goals, set smart goals. And what is meant by set small goals? It means that your goals should be measurable, your goals should be achievable, your goals should be time limited. It does not mean that you want to reach the sky with this language. How is it possible? It isn't possible. So your goal should be time tested. It should not be dictated by the society that others are following, others are learning English language, so I am learning this English language. One day, just switch off all the social media, just talk to yourself and listen to yourself what you want and why you are learning English language. Because you should not be inspired by society, you should not be dictated by society. Listen to yourself if you want to be really successful person in this society. So this is, hope you have understood this concept, and after this you will not feel stuck. You will feel that this is an intermediate plateau, and you have to come out of this plateau by your sheer confidence, by your love, by your enthusiasm, by your motivation, by your discipline, and you can do this. Everyone in the world do this. I want to be everywhere in the world, so I am using English language as an instrument, and I am teaching you here. Hope you have understood this concept. Stay happy, stay blessed. Till the next video. Allah Hafiz.